Hello, good morning. Tarot.flo here to give you a weekly collective message. So, yesterday, Monday 6th, I did not make a post for the weekly message. I'm going to start doing them weekly so I don't have to do them daily because sometimes stuff comes up throughout the day and I forget. So, for this week, we're going to go from Tuesday to Sunday. So, at this time, if you feel like the message is going to resonate with you, please stick around. If not, you can scroll away at this time. Remember, time is an illusion and energy is fluid. So please take what resonates and leave what does not. Don't try to fit yourself into a story that has nothing to do with you, okay? I know people try to do that because they want to be a part of the reading, but not every message is for everybody, okay? Okay, so let's get into the cards. I'm using Everyday Tarot today, my little pocket deck. And we're going to see what comes out for the collective. Okay. There's a need to walk away, guys. We still need to continue walking away. People, places, and things that no longer resonate with us, that are no longer on our frequency. Those things need to leave in order for new beginnings and new opportunities to happen. It's like it's like a person, place, or thing is holding the collective back from their purpose, their calling, their mission. So let's stick with these three for now. You got the Five of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Star. So you're feeling defeated here, or feeling like, things that you went through were in vain. And it's a need to walk away from situations that make you feel like you're defeated, make you feel like there is no coming back from it, right? However, these people, places, and things have influence over you and probably over your mental because, swords are all about mental capacity. They're air, okay? And I feel like this could be part of the collective struggling from last week with the full moon in Libra, okay? Just because the full moon in Libra was, restoring balance and karma on all timelines, including allowing the collective the opportunity to receive karmic justice, karmic rewards, that type of thing. And so I feel like the collective, the part of the collective with the full moon in Libra that is not willing to do the inner work, they're not willing to detach. I feel like there is some uncomfortability happening due to you not surrendering, not listening, that type of thing. So don't be stubborn in this new space, okay? Remember, new spaces require you to surrender, even if it's to the unknown, even if it's to uncertainty. You have to believe that what you're doing is for the greater good, right? What you are trying to accomplish or the goals that you're trying to reach, everything that you're doing now is to bring about a better outcome for yourself, okay? This Five of Swords, fives talks a lot about change and transformation, rebirth, spiritual death, that type of thing. So I feel like as we are going into May, because May is the 5th month, I feel like there is going to be a need for you to completely shift in May. April is the month for us to have that stability and those new foundations and, even being innovative around our protection. 4 has to do with April. Once we get to May and the 5th month, it's like we're going to have to start thinking of, am I serious about what I want for the future? Because as we move forward, it's going to be harder and harder for you to reach another opportunity where you can do this type of, clearing again. We were being called to do this clearing during eclipse season, which was in the beginning of March. And then we closed out March, and then we came into Aries season. We came into the new year with the equinox. That was giving us another opportunity for us to release, let go, and move on to new spaces. And then after that, which was last week, we had the full moon in Libra. Full moons are about releasing. That was probably the last time that we had to help us move forward. So we had to detach from certain people, places, and things, right? And I feel like that could be the struggle, The collective is probably at this time being stubborn, kicking and screaming about doing the work. And I get it, I know. However, you're not going to have the experience of the Wheel of Fortune and the Star until you walk away from those people, places, and things. Okay. The Star talks about recognition, it talks about fame, but not only that, wish fulfillment, right? So you're going to have to walk away from people, places, and things first in order for the wheel to turn in your favor. Okay. And for these opportunities to come about and to be presented to you in real time, right? And I also feel like, you know, this Wheel of Fortune has a lot to do with Jupiter. This is the Jupiter card, right? Jupiter is expansive. It's all about good luck, prosperity, money, abundance, all of that, right? So you're still having to walk away from some things first in order for the wheel to turn for you, okay? Um, and especially on this card too, these are fixed sign seasons, and we will be coming to Taurus next, okay? Kind of be mindful about how you are trying to bring about stability for yourself, how you're trying to bring about a new foundation for yourself. Um, when we come, I think it's June 19th, Chiron will be in Taurus. And this is going to be a huge thing for the collective as we're stepping into new spaces and building consistency, building, a new foundation around things that we want, things that will be long lasting, that will bring us longevity and sustainability for the future. But in any case, I feel like as long as you're doing the work, as long as you're detaching from people, places, and things, and you're allowing yourself to have the experience of the wheel turning in your favor, I feel like with the star here, there could be something about Aquarius season. So from now until then, there's going to be more opportunities for growth, more opportunities for expansion, more opportunities for you to elevate. And anytime we're dealing with the card, with the star card, it's also about elevation and ascension. You could be a star seed, you could be an otherworldly before you came here. But this speaks of, like, um futuristic things, because this is also Aquarius. But I feel like as long as you're willing to let go of those people, places, and things now, I feel like from now until Aquarius season, big opportunities for change, big opportunities for you to, be independent, start your own business from home, maybe create multiple streams of income, that type of thing. I'm also hearing too, 8 days or 8 weeks. You could be waiting for something, waiting for, what is it? Good news, confirmation, waiting for approval of a particular application, something like that. Um, let's see. Oh, I just got a bunch of cards that fell out on the floor. Hold on one second. Let's see what we got. Uh, wow. Yeah. King of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is lack or scarcity to some extent. And then you have the King of Cups here, which is vulnerability, emotional availability. You're going to have to make yourself calm and open to things in order for you to be in alignment with what you want. I feel like this is giving, you have to have an open heart in order for you to be able to receive. You see how this person's outside of this church window and they're walking past it. They're not even asking for help. They're not looking at the resources they currently already have. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Judgment here. I feel like this has a lot to do with your health, your physical health. This could also be nervous system regulation, but the Queen of Pentacles does everything she needs to do to create stability and physical health for herself, for her home, for her children, her family. And then you also have Judgment here too, where you're being called to step into something. You're being called to, step into your fulfillment, step into your purpose. Um, so yeah. I feel like at this time, a lot of people are struggling, but you're also going to have to get out of your head about it. Don't overthink it. Allow yourself to be open to receive multiple resources and different types of support at this time. Okay. So I hope this resonated. If it did, please comment down below. I'm also leaving my email so you can contact me for a personal.